Well, hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Suzanne and I'm really happy that you could come and join me today. I'm really excited to talk about today's topic. We're going to discuss 7 ways to stay younger in your 60s. So before you tune me out, I'm not going to be talking to you about how you should eat. I'm not going to be talking to you about the kind of exercise regime you should have. And I'm not going to be talking to you about your skincare. I'm not going to cover those at all today on the 7 ways that you can stay younger in your 60s. So here goes. Number 1, I would encourage you to be around people who like you and who value you and make you want to feel like you belong. I can't stress that enough. How many of us spend so much time in our life trying to fit into a group or trying to be liked by certain people, by trying to be accepted here and accepted there, and it's not working out for us, and we spend a great deal of our life stressed out, hurt, angry, and all these things really do affect us. It affects our quality of life. So I would encourage you, just choose to be around people who want you with them and who like having you around them. You'll be surprised at how much that'll make you feel a whole lot younger. The second thing that I would suggest that helps you to stay younger in your 60s is be a generous person. Proverbs 11:25 says, "The generous will prosper, and those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed." So whether it be your time, you can volunteer in a place, or if you happen to attend church, there might be things that you can contribute to the group, but find a place where you can give of yourself to others. Be generous with yourself. And if you have the means, maybe be generous when you see people who need help, be generous with that. And I can guarantee you that when we are generous and we give of ourselves, we give of our time, we always make people feel welcome in our life. That is something that will make you feel younger. Number 3, I would encourage you to do things that you love to do. I remember when I was younger, I was very busy with my career, and then I decided to go back to university and get a master's degree, and then our grandson ended up coming to live with us, and we ended up raising him. I was a busy woman, and I always had things that I wanted to do, but I didn't have the time to do them. Well, guess what? I now have the time to do those things, and I bet there are things that you wished that you had time to do that you didn't have when you were younger, but you have time for them now. I would encourage you to perhaps bring those things out of the closet and have a good look at them and go, have you ever wanted to write a book? Well, I encourage you, start writing. You wanted to learn a new language, but you hadn't had time? I encourage you, start learning. For me personally, even when I was younger, it never occurred to me that I would enjoy painting. And I took up watercolors last year. Everybody in my family are really good artists, or a vast majority of them are really good artists. And I always used to say, I couldn't paint a stick man to save my life. And now I watercolor, and I'm actually not too bad at it. And I even made cards for my friends for their birthdays and Christmas and Easter. And I really enjoy it. It's very relaxing, extremely rewarding. And not only that, I've learned a new skill. Something I never even dreamed of even attempting. It never even crossed my mind when I was younger. But then I thought, well, you know what? Actually, you know what inspired me? My granddaughter, who's 9 years old. She is very artistic. And I thought, when she was like 5 and 6, I thought, well, if she can learn how to do that, maybe I could teach myself how to do that. So last year, I decided, yes, I'm going to learn. So I dove in full head first and bought myself what I needed, and I started to teach myself how to watercolor. There are some amazing YouTube videos that take you through great tutorials to learn anything that you might want to learn. Nowadays, it's so easy to learn new things. And I would encourage you to resurrect the things that you've wanted to do and maybe even try something new. Which brings me to my next point. Stay curious about life. I can't stress that enough. In fact, in one of my videos, I addressed this, talking about how curiosity keeps us young, learning new things. In fact, research has shown that people who practice new skills as you get older, it doesn't count. If you did this when you were younger and have stopped now and you're just letting your brain go in idle mode, it doesn't count. Doing things now as you're older, like learning a new language or learning a new skill, something that requires cognitive function, like using your mental fitness, if you will, practicing those things, that is going to keep you young. It's going to keep your mind sharp. And according to the research, even in some cases, ward off dementia. So there's so many good reasons to intentionally learn to be curious. Number 6 on what to do to stay young in your 60s. This one might not be so obvious, but I would say it's really important when you're going through a hard time not to bottle it up. I would find a good friend to confide in. I think it's really sad that we feel that we need to suffer alone, that we go through hard times and we don't feel like that we have nobody to talk to. And I don't think that that is good for anybody. So I would encourage you, if you're going through something hard, find a friend to talk to. Number 7, stop worrying. Some of us are such worrywarts. There's so many things that a person can worry about. Do you know there's a scripture in Matthew 6:27 that says, can worry add a single moment to your life? Let me help you out with the answer. The answer is no. Worrying doesn't solve anything. In fact, by now in our 60s, we know we can reflect back on life and go, there are many things that I worried about that there was nothing to worry about. There's nothing I could do about it. And guess what? The things often that we worry about don't even happen. So I would encourage you to stop worrying, because that will give you much more peace of mind, and maybe it'll make you feel younger in your 60s. So anyway, that's my list. I hope that they were helpful. Maybe take 1 or 2 of those things that I mentioned in the list and maybe start putting them into practice and see how this makes you feel. Because I believe that beauty starts from the inside and comes out. And when we're feeling good on the inside, it shows right here on our face. So, well, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, would you hit the like button and subscribe, and maybe even share this with your friends and let them know what I'm up to? And if you could leave a comment in the section below, because I love hearing from you, getting some feedback. I always love feedback. So anyway, I hope you have a great week and God bless you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.